What strategies would you recommend for effectively incorporating MCP into existing developer workflows? Or what MCP have you built or have used so far?
Okay, I think here we kind of like maybe get into a bit of my dinosaur-ness. I think the problem that I have is like I'm not using Cursor or Windsurf or whatever. So I don't have like an LLM just in my IDE. I interact with direct like through the browser. I have felt at times that like there are use cases where I'm looking at a piece of code and I'm like, this isn't so nice, but I can't really be bothered to think too hard about how to make it nicer. And I know that an LLM, like I can just like throw the code at it and it'll throw me back something else, right? I can just like, hey, make this less ugly, and it'll spit me back something else. And it'll be really cool to have that like integrated in my IDE, so I can just like highlight the text, like right click, refactor, and it just does it for me. And I'm pretty sure that with Cursor, Windsurf, whatever, you can do that. I don't know. I've never used them. I assume that you can. My point being, like, I see that there are potential use cases where you would integrate, let's say, LLMs broadly. I haven't thought about it specifically for MCP. By the same vein, you know, like if we had a timescale MCP server and you had an LLM in your IDE, it doesn't even have to be in your IDE, but like your workflow is you're developing a new query. I think we've had this use case that's come up like as a potential thing that we do. Like you're developing a new query and you want the LLM to help you develop the query, and it knows about your schema, can tell you like this would be the right query or the right shape of the query that you need. Sometimes, you know, I forget the syntax. I always end up having to look up the Postgres documentation for like window functions. Always have to look up the syntax, and like maybe that's something that I would ask the LLM, like, hey, I want to write a window function that like does this thing over this table, like do it for me, kind of thing. Right now we're like so early in this MCP phase. It's like, you know, people are putting MCP servers out there just like, I don't know, for shits and giggles, for recognition.
Well, for marketing,
like,
right?
You know,
like it's easy marketing. Who isn't talking about MCP?
Who puts out the like Postgres documentation MCP server, and how do they make money off of it, right? You know, like, do you have to make money off of it? I suppose not necessarily, but like, why else do you put it out there? I guess there is an angle by which you could say, well, you know, it would be valuable for Timescale to do something like that for our own documentation for accessibility. Yeah. For Postgres documentation, maybe for awareness. And that's something that we do generally. You know, like we've kind of put ourselves out there in the Postgres community as like an expert mind or expert. And that's something that I could definitely see. Also, like if you wanted to do like MCP for documentation, presumably you would want to have it backed by some kind of like search functionality, and maybe you would want to have it backed by vector search functionality.
So what I built, I went through like standard tutorial weather server. Is like cool and easy to do if you follow the instructions, but I wanted to understand inner workings of the protocol, so I thought, hey, why not to build one from scratch using that bash script. For MCP protocol, if you do this, like literally MCP the hard way, if you will, in entire bash, you would understand STD IO protocol, understand JSON-RPC, and understand the basics of communicating between the client and the server for this protocol. Essentially, MCP is just a flavor with very specific API of JSON. I would say keep building and start thinking. And again, it's all in its infancy. There is no stable API, stable cookbooks in terms of security, logging, auditing, compliance, and so on. That would be what separates hobby projects from the projects that make money.
I mean, I don't know yet. I'm still playing with it. I'm very excited using an LSP, like in PyCharm. I can connect it to my development database, and then it starts knowing how to do code completion for the tables that I've defined and that sort of thing. So I am excited to bring that same capability to my LLM stuff. Like I'd love to be able to, well, it's possible now to just use an MCP server to connect Quad Desktop directly to the database that I'm working on. Then it's got that context. So context is what I've been mostly thinking about. I want it to be able to see my files. I want it to be able to see my database. But as far as workflows go, I don't know yet. I imagine a world where developers end up having this like sort of bespoke set of servers and prompts and things that are somehow aliased in their command lines. So I don't want to write a GitHub commit message. Look at what I did and write one for me. I'd love help writing tests and running tests. Right now, I still want to write the code myself. I want to write the code. Some of the ancillary stuff that's just more a chore. Help me out with that. Writing tests is a big one. I'm honestly not good at making autonomous commits. Sometimes I merge, shouldn't be merged. So I could even see like something that could maybe have a GitHub hook, a Git hook that would review what I'm about to commit and say, well, would really be separate commits or something like that. Maybe something that just like reviews my work and says, hey, remember this best practice or something. I mean, I guess the most benefit I've got out of it lately to date is just sort of like the rubber ducking. I'm working on a problem. A lot of times when you're like really deep in a problem and you're focused and you're writing something and you get stuck, a lot of people have trouble getting past being stuck. A lot of developers sometimes. The saying is like, if you have a rubber duck, just explaining it to the inanimate object, the process of explaining it clarify the problem and sometimes stick you. And sometimes, people will say, well, just go get a shower or go get some coffee. Sometimes walking away brings clarity. And so now I have a rubber duck that actually responds and can give me insight and give me other ideas to consider. That has been super powerful. It's not always, I don't always take the insight or the ideas, but just the fact of having a different brain, to interact with has been powerful. And a lot of times, like looking things up, like Claude has become my new Google. I spend a lot of time in the Postgres documentation. You can download it as a PDF, and the PDF's 3,200 plus pages. It's big. And, I've written Postgres for a long time, but a lot of times I can't remember the syntax for, altered table or whatever. So and I've gotten to be a pro at like remembering where things are, so I can jump around the docs real fast, but it would be great to not have to do that. It would be cool to have like your own little local knowledge base, all the docs that you use regularly, little RAG style for your clients. I could see MCP the way to make that happen.